So Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi announced yesterday that she's not seeking re-election for the House Democratic leadership position that she's been in since like 2017.
I think she tweeted that she's starting an OnlyFans.
I mean, I'm sure some people would subscribe. There's an itch out there for everybody.
There's an itch for everybody that needs to be scratched somewhere.
There is. Might not be my cup of tea, but you go for it, sister.
That's a horrifying thing. I'm sorry.
This is the Woody and Jim Show podcast, a daily recap of everything you missed.
Hey, we got a phone call to make.
Hello?
Hello, is this Rose?
Yes! Oh, Lord.
We're calling about your extended warranty.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Hey, guess what? You win!
Oh,
Congrats!
Is the whole crew, like, your friends with you right now?
What?
Are your friends with you all right there?
We're all together. We're all
Yes.
together in the car. We're literally thinking, oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You
So
got
it's everybody-
4 tickets!
But it's everybody that was in the TikTok with you is all with you right now. That's what all that screaming is?
Together.
Yes!
All right!
I
my
love
God.
it. Rose, you and your friends are going to see Taylor Swift.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said you and your
No,
friends
that's
are
okay.
going
You
to
just
see
keep
Taylor.
screaming. It's fine.
Yeah, what we have to say does not matter. Scream. Get excited. Go right now. Go, go, go.
So you guys did the job, you did the work, you went around, you found the clocks, and now you have the most impossible to get tickets in the world. You're going to see Taylor Swift at Nissan Stadium.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
That is
so
so
welcome.
awesome. That's great. What did you think when the phone rang?
Oh my God, we're sitting in the car and we had the phone in the middle console, and all of a sudden we all just like looked at it and go, "Ah!" And like out of the car.
Oh, that is so
That is
awesome.
Well deserved. Good job.
We are really happy for you
so
guys and
much.
for everybody that did the contest and visited all the clocks and the locations around Nashville. You guys everybody did a great job. We hope you had fun and you had memories made for it, and you're going to have a new memory come May when Taylor Swift is rocking Nissan Stadium.
I want to cry. I'm so
I
excited.
know.
for you
I'm
guys.
excited for you. I didn't win, but I'm really excited for you.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. Thank
Okay.
you so much. Oh my
You have an
goodness.
awesome day, all right?
Thank you. You too.
Try to smile.
Yeah, cheer up a little bit. That is so cool. What
very
a
happy
great
for
winner we have.
I love Rose and her friends so much.
Oh, that is awesome.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Zach.
You know I love traveling, so this is kind of cool, is that Frontier Airlines is now selling an all-you-can-fly pass for $599. It's like $600, all-you-can-fly pass. The downfall is you have to fly Frontier.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not the greatest.
How long do you have to fly unlimited?
So I think it's for a year.
Nice.
So you
Okay.
buy it, and then you can fly for a year.
I'm sure they have some rules that go along with it, like blackout dates. And
They have
stuff like
blackout
that.
dates,
Yeah.
and one very specific rule is that you have to be like super flexible because you can only book your flight the day before.
Oh.
So yeah, basically they're selling unsold seats. Mm-hmm. They just want
Gotcha.
people on their planes.
Oh, okay.
Because if you have to book it the
Well-
day before, they know
Yep.
who's not going to be on the plane.
Could be worth it.
Yeah, I'm like,
catch, yeah.
I'm not mad about it. Honestly, $600. That's like a normal round trip flight to anywhere.
Right,
So if you can
right.
fly anywhere for that,
Yeah.
I might be worse sitting in that lawn chair.
That's
what
right.
it feels
That you have
like.
to bring yourself.
Yeah. Jim?
So last night the Titans had an impressive victory against the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, they
and
did.
everybody was feeling great. But apparently everybody's a little down this morning because the Titans offensive coordinator, Todd Downing, was arrested after getting back to the Nashville area in Williamson County by the Sheriff's Department for speeding and DUI. He was booked after 4:30 a.m. this morning and released a few hours later. He's charged with speeding and driving under the influence, which is really unfortunate because the Titans organization has given all their employees like rideshare money that
Yeah.
they can always always
Right.
drive, not drive if they've had anything to drink and use the rideshare instead. But apparently, it seems he didn't take advantage of that and has now, going to have to deal with this.
Wow.
So that's
It's
too bad.
tough, yeah.
Ricky.
So CNN typically schedules Don Lemon to anchor New Year's Eve right after 12:30, which is the best part of their entire broadcast because he's absolutely hammered by that point.
Yeah.
Right.
And he becomes memes. He's got like all these clips that go viral.
Yeah.
Well, they've changed their minds on allowing him to drink alcohol. So they said that they felt that it was eroding the credibility of CNN personnel and it damaged the respectability that they may enjoy among their viewers. So Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen still get to consume alcohol during the
Okay, as long
primetime
as they
Times
still
Square
get to be drunk.
broadcast, but everybody else has to stay sober. Not fair. I don't like it. I'm not
Yeah.
happy about it. But
Rude.
I have no say in this, so except for the fact that I will not be watching.
Yep.
Going to be a chilly weekend. Not nearly what they're having in on the East Coast. I guess they had to move an NFL game.
Yeah,
from,
Buffalo's going to
Buffalo.
get 6 feet of snow.
Feet. Feet.
That's how tall I am.
Feet of
Like,
snow.
That much?
I saw something where
Poor
they-
Ricky would be buried alive.
Yeah, it wouldn't exist. I
Yeah.
quite simply could not walk outside.
You'd just be waving out of the top of the snowbank.
I'd have to live inside the entire time.
Yeah, you just have
Until
an
it
igloo.
melted.
That's right. On Twitter, if it works. Big problems with Twitter. Oh boy. If those of you that have been eating popcorn and watching the meltdown of a billionaire's new purchase.
Yes.
Oh, you have been
His-
treated to some interesting stuff in
His
the last
newly
couple
purchased
of days.
hellscape.
Well, it went
Yeah, it's
down.
shocking that it's still working right now because as of last night, a whole lot of people decided that they did not want to take Elon Musk's ultimatum that he put out, which
Yeah.
was work all that
Really
you can
hard.
and every second of every day for
Yeah.
this or leave and take your severance. And a lot of people decided to leave and take their severance. So
I
much
definitely
so,
would have too.
So much so that he had to cut off keycard access entirely to the building because they don't know what to do
Yeah.
with the half of the staff that they're supposed to have.
Right. So
And the Twitter that they use as a staff started slowing down. So they were predicting that Twitter as a whole for the public would just completely stop last night.
He sent out that email saying it was a fork in the road, and I guess the employees told him to go fork himself. And
That's exactly what
we're gonna
happened.
take our 3-month severance and hit the road.
Yep.
As of
Which
right now,
can't
Twitter
blame
is
'em.
still up, though. Like, it's working right now. It seems to be
Yeah.
okay. Who knows what can happen, though. So if at any point during the weekend that it just stops working, you know why.
I saw one thing, an interview with somebody that was still there, but they were just like a anonymous source, and they said like basically the platform right now is like suspended on sticks. Like it could just crumble at any moment. I don't-
RIP Twitter is trending on here. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Space Karen is trending on here.
Space Karen. Yeah. It's amazing. Like a lot of people are saying, okay, legitimately, we're going to go somewhere else. I mean, like not like the political ones where people didn't like what they, getting kicked off. And they
Right,
started
right,
their own,
right.
but
Which
just
is
like,
also why things like Discord and MySpace and Instagram are also
are
trending.
all trending. Like we're willing to go back 15
Yeah.
years.
Come back to us, Tom.
to MySpace.
Yo, I
Tom.
loved MySpace. Me and
I
my
love
top
Tom.
8. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, let me have a little music playing when you come to my my MySpace page. A little glitter going.
I know, yeah. I want to start my top 8 again.
Same.
There you go.
That thing gave
Let's
me
go
too much
back in
anxiety.
time.
I want nothing to do with that part of it. No. The rest of it, sure, not the top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make Tom all your top 8.
at a
Make it easy.
Therapist couch going, no,
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't do that again. That was a dark time for me.
hypnotize me so I can't remember it.
Want to win some tickets to see Pink in concert at Geodis Park? Why? What a coincidence. We have some now. 615-737-9107.
There's some tickets you can get.
You can get, despite Ticketmaster's best efforts. Which, wow.
Yeah, people were blown away. Those that didn't get verified fan or have a Citibank special code to get tickets early, they sold all the tickets and canceled the general sale.
Which was going to happen today.
Yeah. This is pretty interesting. You're wondering, like, how can this happen? Well, there's a guy in New York, a lawmaker in New York, whose like job is he heads up an investigation committee into things like Ticketmaster and all
Okay.
this stuff, okay? And he wrote this piece, and he said, okay, it's kind of three things. One, they should have never allowed Live Nation and Ticketmaster to merge in 2010.
I know.
All of us in the industry said, oh, that's going to be bad.
Competition makes things good. Somebody's got a monopoly, and it's
Exactly.
bad.
And they have exclusivity things where, like, oh, this place can only use Ticketmaster. Oh, and Ticketmaster can only use this place.
Right.
So obviously, they've worked it all out so everything stays within their family. This one blows me away. Okay, they're called holdbacks. If you're not familiar with the concept of that, it's where they hold a certain number of tickets that will never go on to general presale or general sale. Typically, those are for like VIPs, platinum credit card holders.
Right.
They did an investigation over the course of 3 years. The top concerts, the popular concerts, over 50% of the tickets for those shows never made it to the general public.
Oh, wow.
Over 50%.
Wow.
That's huge.
So you take Nissan Stadium, which is close to 70,000 people. If that applied there, it would be like 40,000 of those seats would never get to you. And then he said that bots are a problem. And there is a federal law, because there's a Federal Bots Act of 2016.
Even the verified bots.
Right, yeah, exactly. And he said over the course of like the 6 years that is illegal,
Yeah.
there's been one prosecution of somebody using a bot to buy tickets because it relies on Ticketmaster technology, which he admits catches some of it, but it relies on them to report it to the law, to lawmaker, whatever.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They're the ones that know.
Yeah, they're the only ones that would know.
Yeah, nobody else would know.
So the job it's on them to report like all this illegal activity. And I don't know, if you were at a company where a lot of activity was going on illegally, it would make you look pretty bad if you reported it all, right?
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing fine. So why report it?
Well, let's sit back and find out what will implode first. Will it be Ticketmaster or Twitter?
Oh, definitely Twitter.
I'm thinking Ticketmaster.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to put them all in jail.
In fact, as Woody put it so correctly before, the only thing keeping Twitter alive right now is all the people tweeting about how much they hate Ticketmaster.
Yep.
What an exciting time to be alive.
Oh, by the way, we have a special announcement this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
That I think you might be very interested in hearing.
Yeah. Zach, what you got for us?
We had previously talked about how Jay Leno was in his garage and was working on a car when like one of the things snapped, like one of the wires or something.
Yeah.
And it caught the car on fire, so he went to the hospital with insane burns all over his body.
His face and arms and chest.
Yeah. So we have a little bit of an update on him and how he's doing. So I guess his longtime friend, Tim Allen, which I love him.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Buzz
in like
Lightyear.
Last Man Standing, Buzz Lightyear.
Sure.
Yeah, so I guess Tim Allen went to go see him in the hospital yesterday, and so he talked to paparazzi after he came out. And so he did say that Jay is feeling better after like suffering deep burns on his face, hands, and chest. He did say that he was like in a good mood. They cracked jokes, like they hung out for a while. And you know what I thought was so cute? Is we know that Jay loves his cars.
Yes.
He brought him a bunch of different car magazines for him to like look
That's
at when he was
sweet.
in the hospital.
I heard he's been walking around and giving out cookies to other kids at the burn unit.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
It's
that's
really,
great.
really sweet. So he's been doing that, and I guess he's been in like the hyperbaric chamber for his burns, which is like the chamber where you lay that's like pumped full of oxygen.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
Michael Jackson used to sleep in.
Yeah.
But it's for healing burn victims.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say also he made a joke to the paparazzi and he was like, I feel like he's going to look like George Clooney when this is all said and done. So yeah, if you want to see the whole story and how he's doing, you can just head to our website. It's 1075theriver.com.
Okay, we're going to talk about who ruins the holidays.
Who's that one relative or otherwise that you're going, oh.
It's typically the drunkle, I feel
Usually
like.
it's a drunk uncle, yeah. I remember in Levelland, Texas, we used to have to get together with my mother's side of the family, and Uncle Lloyd, who
Uncle Lloyd.
he was a pipe smoker.
What's a
And
pipe?
so a pipe like he smoked.
Oh, like
tobacco-
old time?
Yeah, like
Okay.
he'd smoke like, you know.
Yeah, like Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Popeye.
But it was always like, you know, really harsh smelling tobacco he would put in it. And so he would have coughing fits all the time. So we're sitting at the table and passing the food around.
No.
Trying to eat?
I'm already scared.
He didn't smoke during the meal, but
Okay.
and all of a sudden it's like he came back and he had a bowl of mashed potatoes in front of him, and he had a coughing fit and like hocked a huge loogie into the potato, into the mashed potatoes, and we all just looked up and went, "You can have that whole bowl."
I
So
hope
he actually
you know.
felt obligated to eat the whole thing because he
Nah,
coughed
I'm
into it.
good.
So yeah,
I am never going to look at mashed potatoes the same.
I'm sorry, I've ruined it for you
you,
forever.
you literally
I
just ruined
ruined it for
mashed
you
potatoes.
forever.
for
Lloyd,
me.
I'm sorry.
An American tradition.
Uncle Lloyd and Woody Wood
Damn
ruined
it, damn it,
for
Uncle
me.
Lloyd. Well, he's dead now, so I win.
Oh my God. That is so dark, bro.
Candy is in Nolensville. Who ruins Thanksgiving?
So I have this family member who we don't intentionally invite. If he finds out, he gets to come.
Oh,
But it all started pre-COVID.
Uh-huh.
We ordered a Nashville hot turkey, and everybody agreed, because we have a large family, we typically need 2 turkeys. Everybody agreed that we would order 1 Nashville hot chicken, and because they were expensive, you would chip in to help pay for it.
Okay.
That's
So
fair.
he shows up, and it's a large family, so everybody is expected to bring a side dish of some sort so that
Yeah.
not one person's providing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he shows up, does not have a side dish, says, "Oh, I don't have any money." And we're like, "Okay, no problem. Like, we're not going to turn anybody away." We're like, "Fix your plate." So he fixes his, and it's kind of an open house thing because we have family members who work retail or medical, so they can't always be there when it starts.
Yeah, they just come
Right.
through and graze.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do it when you
Yeah,
can.
and it's like, yeah, that kind of thing. So later on, somebody gets there and they're like, "Hey, where's the Nashville hot turkey?" And we're like, "Oh, wait a minute. The whole platter and turkey are missing." And we're like, "Who left?" And we look around, and the person had left that didn't bring anything to contribute.
Oh,
The
no.
rest of the freaking turkey.
Oh my
What?
God.
Just took it with him.
Just stole it.
Took it. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Like, he was like, he just took it. And we're like, "Oh my God, you got to be kidding." So we're like, all right, whatever. It was like maybe he needed food at home. No big deal. Fast forward to Christmas. So same thing. Open house, come graze, do what you need to do. I made myself and my son a plate and put it on the back of the stove because I was the host. I was running around. I was like, I want to make sure that, I got something that my son would eat because he was like 4 at the time. And I put it kind of to the back of the stove. I go in there, I'm like, "Hey, where's my plate?" The same person goes, "Oh, I thought that somebody had just emptied the platter of sandwiches to wash it and put the extra over here." I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"But why would somebody have like fruit and cheese and veggies on the same plate?" So he took the sandwiches off the plate. That was like,
He's just a perpetual food stealer.
So are you going to be able to
The
do anything this year to
audacity.
avoid having this guy there? Are you going to have to move?
we are going out of town.
Ah, see, there you go. Brilliant.
Can't even be in the same state
Yeah.
from the food thief.
Yeah.
And you're not even going to let him know where you're
Yeah.
going.
What state? Anywhere. Yeah.
I think he's following us.
Wow, that's horrifying.
Wow,
Thanks for
man.
sharing that. We appreciate it.
So honestly, we have extended family that lives in South Dakota. And so my Aunt Leanne comes down every single year. And clearly being in Tennessee and South Dakota, they have different religious and political views.
Okay.
Totally fine. Love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't bring it up at Thanksgiving. Literally, as soon as they
Oh.
walk in the door, they start talking politics. And I'm like, my head is going to explode.
That ruins a lot of Thanksgivings where all of a
yeah.
sudden, the guy won't shut up about it.
Well, yeah,
I
because
know.
then my drunkle is the one that starts fighting her. Then it's just like the whole fight of the family fighting politics. And I'm like, who cares right now? Like, is the turkey done or not, bro?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. I know somebody who just told me, like, this past weekend that he was told, because he's the guy.
He's the guy that brings it up?
He was
Yeah.
told by everybody in the family, and he had to sign something
Oh.
that he would not bring up politics
Thank you.
at Thanksgiving.
Smart way to do it.
Like, everybody, like, children's
That's
like,
funny.
were signed onto it, like uncles, aunts, everybody.
What was the penalty if he brought it up after signing it?
They said they would only go if he signed this promising he wouldn't bring up politics. So if he didn't sign it, they weren't going to show up for the dinner at all.
I mean, I think it's only appropriate because bringing up politics in a family setting like that,
never works out well.
I mean, like, he's a nice guy and everything, but I found it very difficult to say anything other than, well, I understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Because you always have somebody in the family where you say, don't bring up the government around Grandpa.
Yep.
Oh, exactly.
I'm like, I love that you have your opinion. I love that I have mine. We don't need to talk about it.
Could you go out and yell at the trees in the backyard and leave us alone to eat?
Right. Just give us like 3 hours. Yeah. We're just like a little safe zone.
We just want a little turkey window,
It's time for men and women to answer questions for gender wars.
Playing our game this morning for the guys in the audience, we have Josh in Bowling Green. Hello, Josh.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, sir.
And for the ladies, we have Ashlyn in Clarksville. Ashlyn, hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Let's get to know you guys a little better, especially what you can do in the kitchen. Starting with you, Josh, tell us something you can make that you think tastes pretty good.
Pimento cheese.
Oh, I love pimento cheese.
Wait, do you actually make the cheese? Or do you just like slice it?
Do you start by milking the cow and then move on from there?
You just get a bunch of ingredients and mix them all together.
Okay.
Pimento cheese is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Ashlyn, what about you? Something you can make that people think tastes pretty good.
Well, pimento cheese is a good one, but I'm going to go with Oreo balls.
An Oreo ball?
Oreo balls.
Sounds bomb.
Tell me a little more.
How does that become a ball?
Listen, it's Oreos crushed up, and then you add cream cheese so it's nice and creamy, and they're served cold. And I like to dip them in chocolate. It's just...
Ashlyn, where are you going to be at for Thanksgiving? Because I'm coming.
And will you marry me? All right.
Josh, Ashlyn, you each have a screw you can use. If you don't know the answer to a question, you don't think your opponent knows it either, you can yell screw, and we will give your question to your opponent.
Okay, Ashlyn, multiple choice is how we start. Is the United States Air Force Academy located in Annapolis, Maryland, West Point, New York, or Colorado Springs, Colorado?
Air Force Academy?
Mm-hmm.
Colorado.
Ran out of time.
You would have got it.
It's Colorado Springs, because it's high up in the mountains. It's closer to the sky.
Yep, that's exactly why. Josh, are you ready for your question?
We just need a little ladder to get up to the sky from there.
All right, Josh. Are Paul Hollywood and Prue Leith the judges on So You Think You Could Dance, The Great British Baking Show, or America's Next Top Model?
America's Next Top Model?
Nope, it's The Great British Baking Show.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. No score yet. Ashlyn, maybe you can score first. Which former president is famously a big Chicago Bears fan? It's Barack Obama. He's from Illinois.
That buzzer will sneak up on you, Ashlyn. You got to be quicker.
Got to be quick.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe Josh will be the first to score a point.
What makes Cirque du Soleil different from other circuses?
It's like an aerial show?
No. It's that there's no animals.
They don't
in
use
it.
animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of a tough one.
All right, here we go. We still have no score. Both of you still have your screws left. Ashlyn, your iPhone gets an iOS update. What do the letters OS stand for?
Operating system.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice and quick.
All right.
Yeah.
That was fast.
She's warmed up now.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, you need to get this one or else Ashlyn's going to be the winner.
Josh, what is Shonda Rhimes famous for?
Screw.
Okay.
All right, Ashlyn. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Yes, she's a TV writer and producer.
Yeah, she's a
and
big
there you
league.
go. The Oreo Ball Queen is our winner.
Woody and Jim in the morning on 107.5 The River.
Zach, you got a happy story that made us go, aw.
Yeah, this is so cute. So there's an 8-year-old. His name is Nash. He lives in Lexington, Kentucky. So not far from here. Apparently, he was applying for a job at the restaurant Drake's.
He's 8 years old.
8 years old.
Aw.
So he applied for a job as a dishwasher so he could earn enough money to buy himself a new Xbox.
Oh,
Which is so cute. And so I guess the chief operating officer, Mark, actually saw the application.
Yeah.
So they decided to invite him and his family to the grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony for the new restaurant.
yeah.
And at the ceremony, they gave him a uniform, like a customized uniform, and a new Xbox.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so great.
It's so cute. So he literally got this custom Drake's Work uniform, and he got the Xbox.
Oh, that's
And
great.
his mom apparently didn't even know that he was applying for the job.
That's amazing.
That is great. He's 8
hilarious.
years old. But I love the fact that he's just like I don't guess. He wasn't saying, gimme. He
Right.
says, I'll
I'm gonna go earn
I'm
the
gonna
money
go
to buy
work
it.
for
Yeah.
this.
I'll go
Like,
wash dishes for it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What a cutie.
That's very
That's
cool.
a great story.
Yeah,
I love
so-
that they made a uniform for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the custom work uniform.
Oh.
So shout out to Nash and Lexington. Congratulations on the new Xbox. And Mark, the COO of Drake's. Like, that was super kind of you.
Very cool.
It was
Yeah.
very sweet.
That's definitely what's making us happy this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Let's play a game we call Drunk Downtown Nashville Tourist Man.
You mean
So it's kind
Friday?
of our version of Florida Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because like these stories, they're out there all the time. We just, we can just have a little fun with them. So I guess Wednesday, police arrested a drunk downtown Nashville tourist man because he threatened to blow up a downtown hotel.
Blow it up?
Yes.
Well, that's scary.
That's kinda serious,
He
yeah.
had beef with them. He had beef with them because they stopped him from stealing something from inside the hotel that was in an area behind, I believe, the front desk or like a no access area.
Okay.
Do we know what he was trying to steal?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Oh,
Okay.
you want us to fill in the
Fill in
blank?
the
Do you
blank.
have any
Okay.
guesses as to what he was trying to take from the hotel and when he was stopped, threatened to blow it up?
I'm going to guess a safe.
No.
The safe out of your room?
Well, he said it was like behind the counter or something. Something like the safe they keep their money in or something.
Right. No, he was not trying for something that sensical.
Okay.
Extra towels, because it always takes them forever to bring you extra towels.
Yes.
True.
That is an excellent point, and I've been driven to madness sometimes.
You ask like
wanting
6 times before they
extra
bring them
towels.
to you.
I don't think the man was staying at this hotel.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So-
that changes everything.
Because I was going to guess he wanted one of the pictures over the bed, but he found out they're bolted to the wall. I don't know.
A stapler.
Stapler.
Woody, no guess?
Let's say no, I have no guess. Learning he wasn't staying at the hotel changes everything.
Okay. Well, you know how some hotels have food that you can purchase, like perishable stuff?
yes.
Yeah, they have like a little convenience store.
cafe,
Yeah,
yeah.
little behind the counter thing. Oh, you forgot something. You can buy some.
Yeah.
He tried to sneak behind the counter and steal bags of potato chips. And when they stopped him, he said, I will blow up this hotel.
Listen, when you're hangry, you're hangry.
I get it.
This is,
That's industrial strength hangry.
This is as hangry as he
I've
gets.
almost been to that point. I get it.
Wow.
It's a struggle.
Give me the potato chips and everybody gets away safe.
Potato chips and nobody gets hurt.
Back away, or I'll crumble this bag. Yeah. So,
I love that if he's in jail and people go, "What are you in for?"
Yeah.
I'd rather not say.
I think they'd all just be like, yeah, we get it, guys. Like,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, drunk downtown Nashville tourist man, he wanted his chips.
Okay.
What if they were salt and vinegar? I would fight for those too.
Those stories happen all the time. We will collect them and present them to you.
I think it's time.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. This is kind of a cute throwback. Remember back in the early 2000s, the Geico Caveman commercials?
Yeah.
The guy who was the main actor, the main caveman, McManus Woodland, he is actually a professor at the University of Southern Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. So I hope he still dresses up like the caveman. That would be so cool.
You know he does. He cosplays.
Caveman cosplay.
He does.
Shows up at kids' birthday parties,
Exactly.
for $100.
Ricky, what you got?
Publix is doing something really cool in Florida that I hope that they start doing here. They're opening up a bar inside of several of their stores. It's called Pours at Publix.
Okay.
And that means that you can go grab a beer and a glass of wine at the bar right inside the store and shop around all you'd like.
This is also great for people like me. Like, I can go and let my boyfriend go look around for
Yep.
hours
Yeah.
and not have to go down every single aisle.
You go do the shopping. I'll wait right here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Plus, it's good for them too because you get drunk, you probably spend more money.
So hopefully they start doing it here too.
I hope so, except for I'm scared there's going to be a shortage of pizza rolls because all the drunk people are going to be like, I need pizza rolls.
Munchies.
Yeah.
Jim?
So if you remember Gabby Petito, she was the one the whole country was looking for, and it turned out her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, had taken her life, and then, he took his own. A Florida judge has given Gabby Petito's family $3 million in a wrongful death lawsuit against Brian Laundrie's estate, which obviously probably doesn't have $3 million.
Right, I'm sure they don't have that kind of money.
But they're looking to, have, I guess, things paid for, like all the expenses that were incurred from, the search for her,
investigation,
the funeral, the burial, and all that kind of stuff. And there's still another wrongful death lawsuit being, I guess, pursued that's supposed to come up in May against Brian's parents, who they accuse of helping him.
Right. That was always kind of spoken about, that maybe they helped
bit.
him hide.
Thanks for listening to and recommending the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Listen to Woody and Jim in real time every weekday morning on 107.5 The River, Nashville, or live on the iHeartRadio app.